All right, the drawing competition. December 14, it's again here, 11:45 to 12:30. Okay. And the pre-K will be fancy dress to show that will be, only that will be on the January 25th during the class presentation. So they have a lot of time to dress up. From KG to second grade, it will be coloring competition. So we'll give you the coloring page or the picture to be colored. All you have to do is color. Okay? Very good. And then from third grade onwards, it will be drawing competition. And things are given to you. So it is very important that you sign up for it. So please sign up today with your teacher, give your name. So without signing up, you won't be able to participate. And the hard deadline is next week. You better give it today. Okay? So from third grade to all the way up high school, it is based on the theme, the drawing competition. Okay? The themes have been given to you. I'm going to give you a few pointers. But beyond that, you must do your own research, including the parents. Please get involved in that, and including the teachers, myself included. Let us all do research. That's how we celebrate the legacy of Zoe. And then you start thinking about conceptualizing and visualizing and start practicing at home. Okay? So the theme was for third, fourth, and fifth grade, Om Shri Granthakritaya Namaha. Granthakritaya Namaha, salutation to the author of scriptural texts. So Gurudev wrote a lot of books. So it can be grouped them in these. So first one is commentaries on Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads, the famous commentary on Bhagavad Gita and major Upanishads. It's a monumental task. And then he has commentaries on other books by the great Acharya Adi Shankara, such as Atmabodha, Viveka Chudamani, Dakshinamurti Stotram, Aparvakshanabhuti, etc. Okay? And then he has done commentaries on several other famous popular books such as Vishnu Sahasranama, Ashtavakra Gita, Narada Bhakti Sutra, Purusha Sutram, etc. Okay? In addition to that, he has done independent texts as well, such as Self-Unfoldment, which is a very popular book taken by study groups across the world, which explains how to advance spiritually step by step. And then you have Art of Man Making, Kindle Life, Meditation in Life, etc., etc. And we have a book displayed today, as many books as we have by Gurudev. I want everybody from third grade all the way to high school to visit before you leave. And also you take your parents with you, okay? And teachers as well, please. So the second one is from 6th grade onwards. Om Bharata Gauravaya Namaha. Bharata Gauravaya Namaha. Salutation to the one who is the pride of Bharat. Who will be the pride of Bharat? Or Bharat Mata will be proud of? Somebody who loves his country dearly and shows it in his action. Everybody? These are the tips for your drawing competition. So focus. So somebody who works selflessly and dedicates his life for the country and for the people. Somebody who brings about upliftment of the people, either spiritual or material. So Gurudev did all these. When he was young, in a very young age, he participated in the freedom struggle in India. And then he was in fact a revolutionary freedom fighter. He even went to jail and he almost lost his life. Unfortunately, he was able to recover from serious illness. And he was a very proud Hindu. We got our independence all right, but the Hindus lost the pride in their own culture and heritage. And Gurudev saw that. And in one place he says, I want to convert Hindus to Hinduism, not somebody else. I want to convert Hindus to Hinduism. And he helped awaken that spiritual and cultural pride in Hindus. How did he do that? He went to Himalayas and studied under Tapovan Maharaj for 7 long years. He got all the knowledge of the scriptures, had darshan of the Lord, that means self-realized. And when he was inspired by Gangaji, how Gangaji flows down to the mainland and blesses everybody, he said, this knowledge must be shared. This knowledge must flow to the people. So he came down and started Jnana Yajnas, talks on Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads. He did it for 42 long years non-stop, not only in India, across the world. Inspired millions of people virtually and changed our lives. And very important to know, he did it in English, and there was a lot of opposition at that time. But he did it in English so that he can reach out to the common mass, the people, rich and the poor, men, women, young, old, regardless of caste and creed, even beyond religion. That's why one of the names is Angla Bhasha Chinmaya Movement. Thus, he awakened the cultural and spiritual pride in Hindus. Right? And then he wrote all his commentaries and books, which I already mentioned. He believed in kids. So his famous quote, kids are not vessels to be filled, but lamps to be lit. So Balvihar was born. Balvihar. Sound familiar? Of course. So he believed in youth. So Chinmaya Movement was born. So the goal, the motto is harnessing the youth potential through dynamic spirituality. He has founded 108, there are 108 education institutes in India where, in addition to regular education, they are given an education on culture and heritage, introduced to that as well. They have built a lot of hospitals and nursing homes so that poor people also can benefit from that. Built many temples and renovated and restored old dilapidated temples. That's why one of his names is Jirna Mandirodharakaya Namaha. There's a lot of poverty in the villages in India. So if you go and teach them spirituality, what do they care about that? Right? Then they can't make ends meet at the end of the day. So an organization called COG was formed, Chinmaya Organization for Rural Development, where several programs to empower the poor people through programs driven by themselves were formed. Very successful programs. Then a lot to talk about today, but I'll tell you one more thing. So he formed a modern day Gurukula in Mumbai called Sandipani Sadhanaya, where young men and women can be trained, and then they can go back to the community and share this great scriptural knowledge with you. Okay? So, Bharata Gauravaya Namaha. Salutation to the one who is the pride of Bharat. So I've given you a lot of pointers. So please reflect on them, read more, and start conceptualizing and visualizing what you want to draw in your mind. And then start practicing, okay? And do not forget to visit the booth, the book exhibition outside before you leave today, okay? And you must enroll to be able to participate in this. It is going to be a very fun activity, and also I want to let you know there will be prizes, first, second and third prizes in each class, alright? Very good.